Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading for September 2019. I'm using my Gilded Tarot deck, and at the end I will be drawing a card up for the Archangels and Gemstone Guardian cards, just as a little insight. They've got lovely gemstone pictures on them, and if that comes out for you, if you could get one of those gemstones for the month of September, you can wear it, you can put it in your pocket, carry it on your person. You put it on your third chakra. This is the stone that will be coming out for you for that month. I'll do that at the end. Also, before we get started, thank you for those that have tuned in. Thank you for all who have subscribed. And please click on the little icon, because the amount of people that said they've not seen, haven't seen your stuff for a while, and you think, well, you really have to click on the little bell icon before you get notified. So, and also I'm still running the zodiac signs that get the most views get the bonus tea leaf reading for October. So if you want a bonus reading for your particular star sign, please share, comment, subscribe, do as much as you can to get Aries seen out there. Also, I have to say, remember, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, the chances are you really should look up your moon sign and your ascendant sign. And remember, it's predictive, so if it hasn't already started to happen, the energy, it's still to come in for you. So give it a chance. Come back to this reading October, November, and you'll find that the movement has maybe taken place in your chart. Right, with no further ado, let's get started, Aries. And straight away I see for the coming in of the energy is some kind of a new offer, a new idea. You've got the Ace of Swords here, so we have got a new perspective coming in for you. It could be some kind of, maybe you're almost like having a light bulb moment. Maybe a good idea for a new business is coming in for you. Maybe you're in talks with bosses. If you're an employed Aries, maybe there's going to be a new job opening up for you, some kind of strategic thinking. I also think maybe you're going to start to look at the way that you do logically think of things. You could be putting some new ideas into motion, because I see here as we move around your reading, we've got the Three of Cups. So you're either going to be enjoying some very good social life in the month of September. You could be going to some parties. Well, it is still kind of, in the Indian summer, if you like. If you're in the West, it's still good weather, so you could be still thinking about holidays and having a really good kind of party time, maybe some weddings coming up. But there's parties on the go for you here as well for September, Aries, with the Three of Cups here. It could also be that with this new outlook, this new venture, maybe an idea for, as I said before, for work, or maybe you're thinking about writing a book or scripting something, doing a blog, that this is going to bring in some really good prospects for you, to move into a different, taking what you've already accomplished, taking it with you in a celebratory way, because it is going to push you forward to earning more money, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. If I think you've been having financial problems, I think it's coming to an end for you, Aries, because we do have the Ten of Pentacles. There's more money coming in. You could be maybe earning more money because you have put forward some kind of money making idea. Your finances are definitely going to be looking better. You could be looking to maybe start to save some money as well. Maybe cutting back on certain things. Cutting back on maybe eating out, or even simple things like buying a coffee every day or a magazine or whatever. Starting to save your money. You could be looking to put things into a pension pot or a really high savings account, because we're the Queen of Pentacles here, and I really do think this is where you are going to start to really look at your spending. You're starting to look at your financial future, almost maturing in that way, to say that, well, how I worked my finances before, I really need to start to knuckle down and take it a bit more seriously. I really do think in September, Aries, you are going to start to, even if it's just this new idea or this new way of looking at things, you're going to start to look at your finances in a more serious manner, especially if like that, you have maybe got a wee bit that you can save. Maybe you spend a lot on things you realise you don't need. You're going to scrutinise more of how you are spending your money. You're going to be coming out, I don't normally, this particular deck, I don't normally read reversals, but I felt that I had to do it with this one because we've got the Hangman here, and the Hangman, we've got it in reverse, and it would normally say that, you know, you're feeling stagnant, you can't move forward. You're coming out of this in September. This feeling of being, maybe you were in a place, maybe your job, you didn't like it, or where you stayed, or a relationship, friendships, whatever it is, you're coming out of that. You're going to start to push forward and move into an area now of what suits you. You're no longer going to be hemmed in and feel that you can't move forward, because I honestly think the Hangman is one of the worst cards. People think sometimes it's the Tower card, it's the worst card in the tarot deck. It's not. At least with the Tower card, you're forced to move forward. But if you have the Hangman, you're totally stagnant. Nothing's moving. Nothing's getting better. Nothing's getting worse, but nothing's getting better either. But you do have it in the reverse, which would tell me that you are now pushing forward in some area of your life. Remember, this is a general reading, so whatever area of your life where you feel that you've been stagnant, could be your work, could be a relationship, could be wanting to do something completely different, change your career, whatever it is, you're going to be moving forward. It looks like there is going to be movement in September for you, with this beginning happening here and this pushing forward happening here near the end of the month. It looks a great month for Aries. Now let me see what gemstone tarot cards you're going to get. I don't want to look, always try and turn away so that I'm not influenced by the colour. So I'll just see if one pops out for us, Aries, without me looking at what it could be. Oops, there we go. We have blue. Oh, this came out for another. Try and find out what your moon sign and your ascendant sign is, because this came out for someone else. I'll only know because I can't pronounce the name. I'm going to put it up to the camera and see if you understand what that says. Blue Chalcedony. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. If you know, let me know. Are you looking for inspiration? Now is the time to quieten your mind and tap into the higher frequencies of the angelic realm. By doing this, you'll release anger and frustration because you'll have tapped into inner knowing and found peace. Inner peace translates into inner beauty and reflects outward to all. This would be the gemstone that you should try and pick up, Aries. You can pick up these stones for, but you know, like a couple of pounds or euros or dollars, wherever you are in the world. They are not expensive, these kind of stones. They're just like crystals. And what you would do is you can either put it on your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, your solar plexus. You could wear it, you know, you can buy them now as like bracelets, or just wear the crystal in a pocket or something, sleep with it, and it will help to clear any blockages. This seems to be the card for you. The angel you have for that is Archangel Jophiel. I am calm and at peace within myself. I embrace the oneness of all life, and my peaceful attitude promotes goodwill towards all. I am generous with my time, attention and resources. I spread love and joy. I see beauty within me and all around me. So that is the gemstone for you for the month of September, Aries. Just look it up online. You could probably get one on eBay. I don't sell anything like this, so I'm not telling you to buy it off me. I don't do anything like that. But this is the the gemstone that popped out for you. So I hope you enjoyed that little insight into September for you, Aries. Please leave a comment to see if anything resonates with you. And I hope to see everybody later in the month of September. And hopefully if you do share it and it gets plenty of views, you will be the sign that will get the extra, the bonus tea leaf reading for October. So keep that in mind, Aries, and I hope to see everybody later. Bye bye.